Hey guys, it's AverMedia, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to rank up fast in CSGO. So how does the system of ranking actually work in CSGO? It's based on a system called the ELO Ranking system, that's ELO. No one knows for sure how it works, but I can give you precisely what I think from my experience with CSGO as a legendary Eagle rank. I started out all the way from Silver 1, and I can see now that the system works from the rounds you win and lose as a team. The more rounds you win, the higher your ELO rating is. Once this rating reaches a specified level, you go up a rank. If you lose rounds, your ELO rating goes down. Once it reaches a specified level, you lose a rank. The ELO rating you gain or lose also depends on the skill level of your team. If your team's ranks are overall higher than the enemy team and you lose rounds, you lose more ELO. The same applies vice versa. So that's the basic introduction to the ranking system. It includes a large range of ranks that you can have from the worst player, a Silver 1, to the best, a Global Elite. Now, how can you rank up quickly then? So first of all, you need to work on your settings and setup. That means you should have a 100 to 144Hz monitor. This makes it easier to play, it feels much nicer. You should also have a good gaming mouse and mousepad. This doesn't need to be expensive, just a large mouse mat with a high polling rate mouse. Secondly, you should always remember to keep your focus during the game. Concentrate on improving your playstyle by keeping a note in your memory of where players commonly stand, peek, etc. On each map, this gives advantage when peeking as you know where enemies are most likely to be. Thirdly, communication. Make sure you communicate properly. Counter-Strike is a game which you need to give information to win. Give calls to your teammates using a microphone about player positions, rotations, etc. And only call what you see and hear, and don't make assumptions. This helps players on your team make a good judgment on what to do next to help you win the round. Practice. The only way you're going to get better at the game is to practice. The best ways you can do this are to play deathmatch, going for headshots only, practice aim maps with bots for fast headshot practice, and I'd personally recommend aim_warmup_D, and you should also practice reflex shots with other maps too. Once you've done this individual practice, work on team practice. Put together a team with players that you know well. Make sure these are players who play well and communicate well and want to win. If they just mess about, you'll be tempted to do the same. With your team, you should go on private servers and practice strategic defense tactics on CT and aggressive tactics on T. Matchmaking. Before matchmaking, although you may be tempted, you shouldn't matchmake on your own very often. It's always better to start pre-made with 5 people. This way you know who you're playing with and can communicate more easily in a TeamSpeak server, for example. Finally, keep your cool. Don't ever get angry during a game, as it makes a play much worse, and sometimes can affect your teammates too. This negative attitude can make you feel like you want to give up. Don't do this either. If this ever happens, take a break, and when you feel better, come back and play. So that's it for this video. I hope these tips have helped you out, and if there's anything I've forgotten, let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and as always, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe.